Hi, I'm Joel Bowers. I'm a digital painter, and I decided it's time that I start to share some of my paintings, some of my process. Uh, I think that long videos are a pain. I don't tend to watch them. So I'm going to try and make this short and just a bit. So I'm going to share my screen uh, and see if this lets me get to my. Okay, so this is the one I just created. I'm in Artrage, an application called Artrage right now, and uh, this is made by cutting and pasting pieces of previous works. So I'm going to try and create a new file here and not save this one. And this little button here lets me grab a painting from someplace else. So here's that previous image that I did. And one of the things I really like to do in Artrage is to cut and paste stuff. This I don't like the aspect ratio of, so I'm going to crop it a little bit. Uh, I'll crop it something like that. And then I'm going to select certain parts of it. Uh, I'm going to select those parts and I'm going to cut those by going to edit and cut, but I usually command C to cut them. And then I paste it right back in. But notice that that pasted bit lands on a different layer. And then I can move that pasted piece around. So you see that it's like creates a little edge pattern there that wasn't there before. Uh, then I'm going to go down here and select something else. Oh, I have to go to the original one. And I'm going to select something else. And I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to move it around a little bit. And I'm going to do that a few more times. So how much I select depends on this percentage. If I say if I get it really small, it'll only select a very one color. But if I get a little bit greater number there, it'll select bigger pieces of uh, adjoining colors. So I'm going to cut that one and paste that one in and move it a little bit. Now, another thing I like to do is kind of play around with smudging. I'm going to try this brush. Now, you can create, this is like a no color smudging brush. And I'm going to change the diameter. See at the bottom where it says the size? It's going to be like 100 pixels wide. And so it gives you an idea of how wide it's going to be here. And now, before I start messing with them, I'm going to merge all the layers together and then just start messing with the uh, smudge brush to create a little bit of different effects. And if I push hard, it does a lot more smudging than if I just lightly smudge. So there's a beginning of something, and I don't quite like it. So I'm going to actually add another image by going to this little icon that looks like mountains on the layers here up above. I push that and it asks me for what picture do I want to bring in as a different layer. So I'll try and bring in something I've previously done. And that was a bigger piece, so I can expand it or contract it and use the portion of it that I want to. I'm going to use this portion of it. And now I can blend those two layers together in different ways. Right now it's a normal blend. If I darken it, I kind of look at the difference in color burn. That kind of creates a nice effect. And so you can see by cutting and pasting, my borders kind of went crazy on me. So I'm going to crop it again to get a clear border. Crop. And now I'm going to save it. Save a copy as. And I have sort of a folder here, today's folder of odd jobs or drafts, basically. So I'm going to call this smudge shift number 4. And that's the what I wanted to show you. So I'm going to stop this now and just say thanks for watching. I hope this wasn't too long, and I hope it was interesting to you.